Drink, drink, drink! Welcome it, welcome it. It's good to see you. Today we resume our D&D campaign. I would give you a recap of what happened last time, but ultimately it's not going to matter. You'll see why whenever we pick up everybody else. But hello, everybody. Hi, Apple. Hi, Yeager. Hi, Hunter. I know I saw Mithy in here. I saw Becca. I saw Joey. We had Snow, which is not surprising to anybody. We had Gamer. We had Argo. We had Meadow. Hi, guys. It's good to see you. Just a reminder for the D&D sessions, I have to focus on the campaign. So I am not very verbally reactive to chat. I will type and respond in chat as I can throughout the session. But if I don't immediately respond to things, that is why. See the pinned message at the top of chat. Yeah. And then hopefully sometime this weekend, because I actually have a 3-day weekend, I'm off Monday, we pick up our Spider-Man run as well again. Which is something that I need to finish because we are now T-minus 12 days until Spider-Man 2 drops on Steam. So, but I love you guys. We're gonna go pick up the gremlins.
Teehee.
All right, I'm back.
My friends got
Hey,
me.
Karai.
Yeah.
Can you move the owlbears back into their enclosure?
They're in the house now.
They're in
Let
the house.
'em.
They're in the walls. Thank you.
Ed Bright, what?
Oh my goodness.
Ed Bright.
Right.
Ed Bright.
Let's go.
Wow.
I didn't do anything.
Ed Bright, you're adorable. Head pats.
Oh.
Where's the notes portion at again? Am I stupid?
Could I made you channels yet?
Yes, I did.
There it is. I'm stupid.
Hey, hold on. Thank you for the fucking gifted subs.
What was I doing?
Am I okay? For some reason, my stream together was picking up my. Dude, how many fucking gifted subs did you do?
10?
Oh, just 10. I was like, why is it at a level 3? Anyways. Last time you guys were here, you guys received a letter from someone who was supposedly Ace's mom. There was a lot that went on that day, actually. You had a visit from one Mr. Asuda. There was a bit of
we kind of kidnapped a guy.
You did kidnap a guy and tried chaining him into a room.
I was successful.
Okay,
I didn't try.
successful. You were successful until someone freed him. There was a journey into the town to visit a library and research on Kai did research on a kitsune. There was a lot of different research.
Yeah, including can Ace ingest magical books?
And also finding Gitsurai porn, but
Oh, did he keep that book?
No, he dropped it.
Oh, that's right.
Like on the ground.
It.
Can I grab that real quick here too?
Yeah. It is now morning. As the three of you come down, there will be a note left on the table.
Real
obviously
quick,
since
for chat who may be confused between last session and this session, should we give them a rundown or no?
It's supposed to be like this.
It's supposed to be like this. So, there are two sides to this arc, The Heart of the Beast. One side follows Ace and his journey to discover himself, and this side is more so the other side of things of trying to find Ace and figure out the other side of what's going on.
I'll let you decide which one's real.
Yeah. But as you all come down for your morning, there will be a note on the table from Neurom, notating his decision to head out as well. There is no note from Ace. There is a note from Nuram in for his disappearance. But Ace has up and disappeared. He does not come down at the breakfast bell.
I was gonna say, how long do we realize before we realize?
Immediately. Are you kidding? Like, someone calls up the stairs, breakfast, and he doesn't show up, and immediately it's like, what? Excuse me? Oh god, my mic isn't working. Fuck.
I can hear. Well, I can.
I was
hear
gonna
you
say, it
just
sounds
fine.
fine.
Thank you. On my
Yeah.
stream, my mic is not working.
Oh,
Oh.
Because
I
my
should
last stream, my computer entirely froze and completely shut down.
Oh.
There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear me. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have any of y'all seen Ace today?
not yet. Maybe he's got a tummy ache.
I wonder whose fault that is. I'll walk up the stairs to go knock on his bedroom door.
Under my breath. Surely not me.
Ace, mom and dad are fighting. Come home.
I realize I missed a single spot.
He does not answer when you knock on his door.
I'll open it.
Empty.
Ace? I'm gonna be at the top of the stairs. Ace isn't here.
Owen will head upstairs to look around the room, specifically, obviously, perception check for anything that seems amiss.
His bed isn't made, and that's the only thing.
Are we sure he didn't think that the owlbears would make a good midnight snack?
Oh, I should get rid of this, because this is gone.
He does not. We had conversations about eating living things while still alive.
If he had a nightmare and happened to shift?
I'll go to the window. The owlbear's there.
Yeah.
And I guess perception or investigation for any type of, like, issue.
Go ahead, roll perception. I should actually have D&D
Perception.
Beyond open.
Probably. 18.
There's no sign of struggle. There's in your search of trying to find something, the only thing you notice is your horse-drawn carriage is missing.
Where'd your carriage go? Naram didn't take it. He, like, specifically said so in his letter.
Can Ace even drive a carriage? Isn't he too, like, short?
I mean, if he's determined, I'm sure he could do it, but...
We've got plenty of food here, so I can't imagine he went out to find a snack.
Can you use your orb to scry?
My orb.
The orb of scrying we
remember I gave
stole
you a
for
thing?
you.
That I literally got.
Oh,
No,
hold
we
your
didn't.
horses.
Oh, that's
steal
right.
it.
We actually bought it.
Bought it fair
Yeah,
and
that's right.
square.
Yeah, that was like one of the things we actually got.
Haggled that shit.
I don't know if I put it in my... I need to put that in my equipment or backpack somewhere, but...
That's what he used to spy on Sora.
That's
And
right.
realized that the guy was Sora.
Well, no, you guys went to he went to a church to scry on Sora and find someone who would
Right, no.
scry for him.
Right, yes. And then I came back and I was like, here, I bought this for you. And gave him the
Yeah.
orb.
Yeah, because you guys didn't see that scrying orb blew up.
Right.
Well, shit. I need to put one in my equipment here. I don't know all the parameters, but yeah, let's do that.
Yes, there is a character named Sora.
I know, and you claim you don't play Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know a thing about Kingdom Hearts.
Except the main character's name is Sora.
I didn't know that until I was told it.
Here, let me find the session. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, Iris got a scrying orb, sending stones, a scroll of locate object, and a scroll of find path.
Hold up. Wait. We have the sending stones at this point, don't we?
We
Yeah.
do.
Could we also just try sending him a fucking message?
Yes, we can. Let's do that first. I'm assuming Naram left his sending stone with us.
Yes.
Okay. So it's in my hand, I guess, from when I picked up the letter. And I'll activate it. Be like, hey, Starlin? Where are you? Are you okay? Do you need help?
You receive nothing but essentially phone static in response.
I'm just gonna, like, make eye contact with Owen. Like, the mom panic in her eyes.
He can't have gotten far. And then Owen will look
If
to
you're
like.
right, and he turned in the night. You seen that one rat-like version of him? It can move pretty fast.
Well, if he did turn and skitter away, I'm sure somebody saw him. His forms aren't exactly subtle, so we can always ask around. We have
Okay,
various
okay.
staff members we can talk to, and we can also go into town as well.
Okay.
However, I think the scrying orb is a good start, and Owen will look to Kin.
Yeah, I think you're right. However, I need to activate this, thinking real hard about Ace. I would like to do so.
Alright. I have to remember how scrying works.
I wasn't
Guys.
able to find one for inventory, so I don't have the rules. So you can kind of... I think we said it was like once a day I could utilize it.
Yeah, I think I think we had, like, a specific thing about it. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm also
Yeah,
curious.
it just allows you to cast scrying once a day.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's just the scrying spell. So, like, you know him, they have to roll, but you know him well, like, personally. We have things that, like, belong to him, so, like, that would help the DC go up for, like, them failing it, basically. That's how scrying works usually.
Um, Also, DM, there is still an arcane symbol in my room. Would Kin think of
It's
any
burned into the ground, remember?
Correct. Could it have been activated?
It doesn't look like it. You would have
Okay.
probably smelled new burning.
Okay. Just to make sure.
So you're scrying on Ace.
Yeah.
The orb lights up. And you see a image of you kind of see just Ace kind of like curled up in the carriage, and you see yourself and the rest of the party in the carriage with him.
Oh, well, that's weird.
What?
Can you guys see the image as well?
Yes, the orb
Yeah.
allows them to also see it.
We're absconding with the kid. It's us.
I'm just staring at it with wide eyes, like I can't even, like mouth open, but no sound coming out.
I can hear you, but
I
you're
know, I was
muted.
muted. Owen, like, looks at Kin and then looks at the orb and leans in and looks at it for a second and just, they got my hair wrong.
Just like slow head turn towards Owen. I don't think that's the worst of it right now.
Sorry, I just noticed. So we're absconding with the child. Owen's gonna kind of like look to see if there's any identifying like mark or feature around the carriage that they could possibly see. I don't know if they can see outside the carriage or only in it.
No, you guys only kind of have like a limited view of it's mostly centered on Ace, and then you see the limited view of yourself. You don't even see your own facial features because their back is to Ace. Someone's driving the cart and he's just kind of asleep in the back.
Interesting.
I'm gonna like march upstairs to my room and grab my bag of holding and march right back down and pull out a scroll and shove it in Kin's hand and be like, please cast that. It's the scroll of locate object.
What object am I checking in on him?
I don't know anything he's wearing, the sending stone. His underwear for all I care, but just please.
Could you locate object the book that's in his stomach?
I was just thinking that, but I think it might be digested.
Damn, that would have been funny as hell. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right, all right. I'll use his shit.
Mom is worried.
Yeah. Absolutely I am.
Hold on, I forget how locate object works as well.
Within 1,000 feet is locate object.
Oh, this may not work either. Shit.
So you're trying to cast it?
Yeah.
You try to cast it, and the scroll kind of like burns up as you cast it,
Ah, fuck.
and nothing happens. He's too far out of range.
Well, that was productive.
Hang on.
I'm gonna go outside and see if I can see which direction the carriage tracks might be going.
I'm looking at
And
something.
did any of our staff see anything, or were they off?
But Owen's secret underground person has escaped into my library again.
When you head outside, you see the tracks heading towards the gate, as well as the mail person just coming up, and like they're about to shove a letter in the mailbox as you walk out.
Hi, did you happen to see a us going any direction? Another me? Recently?
She like no. And she like just holds out the letter. He's like, "This is for Lady Evergarden."
Thanks. And I'll run back inside.
I'm like kind of sunk down onto the stairs, like head in my hands, elbows on my knees.
While Kin was
Mom
outside,
spaghetti, palm sweaty,
and Iris is having her meltdown, Owen is reaching into their bag of holding and pulling out a figurine as Ace walks back in. Or as Kin walks back in.
Alright.
Iris, this was out there for you. I can't tell from the tracks. By the time they get onto the main road, it's gonna be impossible to tell. Fuck.
Where if this is another fucking letter from him, I reach for it.
It has a nice red wax seal with a flower on it.
As
Like-
I just stare at it.
Gold brushing on it.
as Iris reads the letter, Owen is setting the figurine down on the ground, and it actually turns into like a real life raven, just as background things happening.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
it's your letter from Cabaret.
Right, which one? Just the first one?
Uh,
Let's see.
da,
To
da, da, da.
Iris continue power.
It's to Iris from Cav.
There it is.
This one.
Okay. And I open it up. I feel like, kid, are you looking over my shoulder at all while I'm reading this?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So you see that the first line says, "To my beloved wife, Iris."
Just pocketing that.
I'm just, like, quietly reading it, still, like, panic-stricken on my face as I, like, read this message.
She gets called lovely wife multiple times through this letter.
I feel
And
like I'm
it's
intruding. I'm gonna walk.
it's signed, your darling. Oh, you're walking away. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I probably would have snuck a peek at who it's from.
Okay. It says your darling husband, Cabaret Lysander.
You hear Kin give a slight "Bleh," and walk away.
I
And
mean,
her
can
gaze
you?
just kind of, like, raises to you. Yes?
Nothing. I didn't realize that Lysander had a wife. He's kind of a naughty boy.
He doesn't.
Care to elaborate?
Not Owen being left in the dark.
This would be my childhood best friend who helped me through a lot and kept me from getting forcibly married to multiple people. We're very close.
And apparently married.
So did you legally marry this person so that you could avoid these other marriages? Or
No, though I offered it multiple times, he doesn't swing that way.
that I figured. I'm taking glances at Owen to see if there's any reaction.
Owen's not paying
Not
attention
broken
at
eye
all
contact with you.
because Owen is actually talking to this raven. And while that conversation is going on, Owen is casting Animal Messenger.
Okay.
Owen is giving the exact description of Ace to this bird before sending it off with a message. Hang on. Give me a second.
Who's could do again too?
I have to count this because it's 25 words. Hang on. I think that's right. That's the message that Owen is sending with the bird before the bird would take off. And it will not
Right.
speak to anybody that does not match the exact description that Owen gave.
Alright. And can you see through this?
No. So I'm literally just casting Animal Messenger. So what it does is it can cover, no guarantee that it'll even find Ace. It can cover 50 miles per 24-hour period, and the base spell is 24 hours.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
So
that's
I-
what's
I
happening
have-
as your conversation is happening.
I have my right elbow on my knee, holding the paper in my hand, but it's kind of like turned to the side right now while I have not broken eye contact with Kin.
Wait, say that again?
I have my right elbow on my right knee, and I was holding the paper with two hands, and now it has, like, migrated to my right hand, and it's kind of, like, casually being held to the side while I'm staring into your soul through your eyes, waiting for you to respond.
So, okay, childhood friend. Are they saying, do they need an audience? Like, I mean, do they know anything about Ace by any chance? This is bad timing.
Now, this is completely coincidental. We just write back and forth every now and then, and we haven't written each other in a while. He was writing because he's heard about what we've done and would like to see me again. Would you like to read it yourself? I mean, you've already read most of it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to just read it out?
Yeah, let's hear it.
In
It
his
says-
voice.
Oh, I'm gonna be really autistic right now. It says, "To my beloved wife Iris." I don't know the accent I just gave him, but oh well. It truly has been much too long since we last spoke. My recent expedition.
Now you're Southern again.
Motherfucker! My recent expedition into Caloran's nearby forest and beyond, all the way to the Shires of the Emerald Plains, has left me missing your presence in our library. You really must return soon. I returned about a fortnight ago, and I sure missed a lot. Word does not reach the plains very well, especially the poor areas where I found myself for many months. In the time I was gone, our previous king died, a new one anointed, and a new god appeared, which is a lot to say the least, but most importantly, I heard my lovely wife, none other than yourself, was part of overcoming this great foe to our beautiful country. I must say, your strength certainly grows leaps and bounds since our last time together. What will the children think? Speaking of, they do must miss their mother so. Shall I attach my research to this letter or wait till your arrival to go over my findings? I have truly made a breakthrough, my dear, I swear this time, and you must hear about it with due haste. I hope you'll visit soon. My father has left for a Lord's summon in Lindner and will not return for a few months. I still have the help for the company, and of course the kids, but do not wish for my equal but do wish for my equal company as well. Write back soon or come see me yourself. Your darling husband, Cavered Isandr.
And kind of like blinks a few times and
He writes
doesn't
just
know.
as he writes just as eccentrically as he talks.
Yeah, doesn't quite know what to do with his own hands and just like looks at Iris and
Everett and I are very close. He's like a brother to me. And this is his way of just being thoughtful.
Excuse me.
do you think he'd be thoughtful in the way that he's fucking loaded and could provide some assistance for our current predicament? Because it sounds like you need to go and see your husband and your children.
And she just kind of like chuckles at that. I suppose it has been a while since I visited. So if you'd like to accompany me, we can go, and I'm sure he would be happy to help if I asked.
Owen, any objection?
So all Owen heard was, we have to go visit your husband and your children?
Yep.
Muted still, babe.
Without no...
I keep muting because I'm vaping. Owen, like, at this point would be watching the bird leave and turns back to look at the two of them and just, what?
Yeah, we're gonna go see Iris's paramour.
Owen would just, like, gaze slide over to Iris and arc an eyebrow, just be like, okay.
He just kind of smirks.
I can't believe you guys are using
You don't know.
obliviousness again.
She just... Oh, no. Iris 100% understands, because this is the reaction everyone has when Cavered calls her this. So she's so used to it. So she'll stand up and take her letter back from Kin. And I suppose we should get going.
Frankly, I'll be impressed to see he's come back in one piece. Yeah, let's go.
So you guys are heading back off to Taladon, is where you're headed.
That's where I live, right?
Yep, you guys
Yeah.
grew up in the same city.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I gotta take off my hoodie. It's a sweaty. Ugh. Alrighty. But yes. Is there anything you want to do before you set off?
Nope.
Welcome in, readers.
to
Welcome
remember
in.
where
This is a
Taladon
D&D
is.
session, so
I
I'm
forget how
relatively
long to
quiet
travel
on
to
mic,
Taladon.
but I will
It
be
is-
responding in chat.
Though
Thank
during
you
the
for the
travel,
raid GM
Iris
Night
is,
Fox.
like,
I hope your session was good. Feel free to tell me
Constantly
all
fidgeting
about
with
it in
her
chat.
dress, like, nervously. Just thinking about Ace and where he may be and everything.
I believe it only took a day to get from Odessa to Taladon.
I think it was like less than, because I think we went shopping like the day of or the same night and then got there in like
Yeah.
half a day. If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
could
because
not be.
they're just down the river from each other.
Just around Riverbend.
And we get to go to I have to find Taladon. Hold on. Travel, everyone. Whoa. Back in Taladon.
Ah, the ground has disappeared here too.
Yeah. It's all sand again.
I've got wood.
Hate sand.
You
Rough
have been
course
here
and
before.
gets everywhere.
God damn it, Anakin.
But not like you.
You're
Soft
soft
and
and.
sweet.
Did
You're
you
not
guys
like
want
sand.
to Did you want to go through Taladon at all? As in
No.
like stop in the city at all?
Iris doesn't, at least.
That's the Evergarden home.
Probably keeping an eye out to see if any chance that Ace is around, knowing it's unlikely.
Nope, he is not. I guess I have to travel you guys to a different map.
Okay, bye!
I actually prepared maps for today. Be proud of
It's
me.
the map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map.
So, as you guys left quite early, right after, oh, you guys are all the way up at the top. You're supposed to be all the way at the bottom.
My OMM is having a heart attack. Ugh, okay, there we go. It's fine. It fixed itself. It's fine. We're good. It's okay.
Y'all will have to go all the way to the bottom.
Okay, wait.
Leave the orange
Where
tabby
am I?
alone,
Wait.
Kin. Come on.
But
You can mess with it later.
I get to control a twink.
isn't that like 90% of your experience as a DM?
Okay,
I
listen here. Listen here.
wasn't gonna say anything.
You guys, after finding another horse-drawn carriage, traveling to Taladon, and then all the way to the Lysander household, which, by the way, the Evergarden household pales in comparison to this.
Mhm.
His house is massive. He essentially has his own mini palace. And that's about how fucking big his house is. It's a huge plot of land and a massive house.
The fact that Vapor and Alyssa are just sitting behind the tub staring at the cat is sending me for some reason.
Orange cat, best cat.
Oh my
But
god.
also, speaking of massive,
And
why
Ram's
is this
head
cat
is right there.
huge?
The cat
You
is
will
bigger than the
understand-
tiny
Don't
dog.
judge.
You will understand in a moment.
Don't judge.
You guys come up to the gates, and it is opened by a set of guardsmen. You see along the land there's actually multiple guardsmen. This dude has like his own fleet of guard at his place. And someone turns and yells towards the house. Because Iris is obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna
very
say, do I know the
recognizable.
guards? Like,
Yeah, they turn
I'm
and
assuming
go.
by name.
They go. They yell towards the house, essentially telling someone to go inside and let Lord Lysander know that Lady Evergarden has shown up. And it takes maybe 2 minutes before you see a sprightly young man with very messy red hair pulled up in a bun and a set of wide-rimmed glasses that make his face look a bit too chubby. Like they're very big on his face, peeks out, and just goes, yes!
I feel
And
like I've just stepped off the carriage by the time he comes and tackles
he
me.
is instantly grabbing you, and you are being spun around, just all happily. And behind him comes a little snow leopard cat as well, which is what this bigger cat is. It is a snow leopard cub. He just spins you around so excitedly. He's like, I knew you would come as soon as you got my letter. I sent the letter out about 2 days ago. How did you get it this morning?
I did get it this morning.
Oh, wonderful. So, yes, wonderful. You must come in. Oh, you have friends. Is this the people you fought with? Are these the people you fought with?
It's some of them, V. Just
Oh my god. Hi.
deep breath.
Sorry.
He
scans over the group, halts on Kid, and instantly the stone grinding on stone sound to Owen, just having to just processing, and looks to Iris and just he's now avoiding eye contact with Kin.
And is giving this man a death glare.
I'm assuming you two know each other based off of Kin's reaction when your letter arrived, but this
Well,
is.
he frequently works with my father.
Well, he doesn't work for what he used to work for anymore.
Oh
Now.
no, I understand. I understand. It's mostly my father is a
yes,
bit
we know.
of a.
We know.
Yeah.
But this is Owen. And then, well, one of our companions actually had to leave. And then another one is currently missing, and we were hoping that you could help with that.
Missing?
Yeah, and apparently clones of us have absconded with him.
Clones? Oh.
And
Oh boy.
he's a young man. And I'm very worried about him.
I'm from what you have described, I have seen paintings and murals of you guys around. I'm going to assume the missing one is the little one.
That's right.
Okay. Good to know.
His name is Ace.
Ace. Yes. Oh, first let's go inside. He turns around. And it's essentially, come, entry, please.
Come, entry, please.
It's let's first go inside. It's so much going on inside. There's, oh my goodness. You would not believe the mayhem that the lords are having right now, and unfortunately, I have to take care of the house right now. And we all know I would much rather be in my lab right now. But, anyways, come, please. And he pushes, he turns, he links arms with Iris and just quickly goes inside. He's essentially dragging her in.
I mean, she's not fighting it, but she looks back at Kin and gives him a please behave look, a very gentle, please.
For once, Owen's not the one getting told to behave. Let's fucking go!
I was gonna say, as the two of them walk away, very quietly, I would like to say, hey, Owen?
Yes?
I'd like to ride this man blind. Can you assist me?
Absolutely, I can.
Fantastic. Kin's looking out for anything shiny, mostly for his own enjoyment of shiny things, but Owen definitely, he's
Well,
hoping will assist with this.
Considering his doorknob is like solid gold, it's not going to be that hard.
And I follow in.
Yeah. He leads in and he's like, breakfast is just wrapped up, so everyone is doing their cleaning duties right now. I was in the process of taking care of the animals with some of the help. But um he like thinks for a moment, he's like, oh, I could give a little tour to the new guest. Would you guys like to look around? I personally think it is a wonderful place to look around. We have the biggest library in Isandr. He like just like a little like queer hair tuck, like if I do say so myself. It's great. Um oh, um my traveling companions are currently in their separate own little work areas. I do have to check in with them soon.
Well, and if you need to go finish with the animals and check on your workers, you can. I can show them around.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I've been here enough.
Okay. But uh oh, I have actually we should head to my lab first because it's been upgraded. I think you'll love it. It looks great. It's huge. We recently cleared out a few of the other rooms and like broke down a whole bunch of walls, so it's gotten a lot bigger. They were empty rooms that were not being used, but it's amazing. It's so big.
You could even say it's huge.
He's like, come on. He just like pulls Iris off again. He's not
Again.
letting her go.
Not fighting it.
But he leads.
I was like, I'm sorry, I was doing something I wasn't watching.
It's all the way up to the top.
There you go.
Oh, and as he's like, well, he's like, careful not to step on any paws. There's a lot of paws.
And Iris will. Well, she's being pulled along, so it doesn't really work. But she'll like greet the animals as they go by them.
Kin is swiping as many
Yes,
candlesticks
he
as he can.
is.
What?
Do I need to make a sleight of hand or anything, or does the staff give a fuck that I'm taking these
I'm
candlesticks?
fucking
They're
dying.
way too focused.
Great.
And he's clearly not paying attention. This is actually where Vapor. This is where you work. This is the lab you work very closely with Cavred in. So you can kind of situate yourself wherever you may be here. Cavred like comes in and he's like, "Look how big it is!
It's incredible, darling.
It's so big. We have so much. Don't go to the right. That is my traveling companion's bedroom. So we're gonna stay out of there. Respect his privacy.
Name, darling. What's his name?
His name is Vapor. He
Vapor,
came
okay.
with me. He came with me over to the plains. We were in Caloran together. Um, it was very nice.
Introduce
He's
us.
oh, he's like, and he's like, yes, Vapor.
Yes, my lord.
Hi. Sorry to intrude on your work, obviously. We have visitors, including the lovely lady of the house.
Hi, Vapor. It's nice to meet you. I'm Iris.
Nice to meet you as well, Lady Iris.
Just Iris, please.
Not a problem.
My father's really strict about the lord and lady titles, so
Mhm. but he's not here.
That's true. That is very true. And fuck his rules. So, anyways, over there is where I work
And
on
the other two who are with us.
the other. Sorry. And he like, I don't actually know their names. You have to introduce them. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask their
This
names.
is Ken and this is Owen.
Nice.
Go ahead.
It's nice to meet you, Ken and Owen.
Ken stands up a little straighter and kind of straightens out his wings and gives a very, very long look at Vapor, doing his best to preen at him. And
Preen?
says, yeah, just like a little bit of flair, a little bit of flourish.
Adorable.
I think preening is when you like
Yeah, it's like cleaning the
clean your
feathers.
feathers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're cleaning your feathers
You're
at
cleaning
Vapor.
yourself?
He's showing off his shit.
You know, not showing up. Preening is like literally like when they like nibble at their feathers.
Like when their beak
Like,
is in their
okay.
wing. So your face is in your
Right.
wing.
Yeah.
you're-
For just a
okay.
moment.
Okay.
He thinks he's being cute.
Okay.
And then he straightens out and shows him off and says hello.
Oh my god. Showboat.
And he like, Cabbage just like, I have always wanted to ask about your wings and like everything about you, but I know it's probably improper to do so. I will ask you another time.
No response.
Oh,
That's alright. Ken's just a little shy. And she'll like shoot him a look.
oh, it's fine. I completely understand shy. Over there is my main workstation. As you can see, it's covered in plants right now. I'm currently working on, there's, I've been working
What's
on
all hiding
making,
behind the curtain?
I'm currently working on a magical substance for animals and livestock that still gives them nutrition and everything, while not, subtracting from that of the people's subsistence farming. So we'll see how that works. Right now, it's mostly only been successful with fungi, so not very helpful, but we're working on it. Oh, I told you that I've made breakthroughs. Oh my god, I will have to show you everything. It's going great. Just know it's going great.
Oh my god.
Rose a book at Ken.
No.
And he just like goes over to his workstation and it's goes through his desk. It's a disaster of different notebooks. He like opens one, it's like wrong one, different one, wrong one, sets them to the side, opens a different one, sets it over, still open, and it's like, I do not know where I set my traveling bag. I will have to find it. I'm pretty sure I left it in my bedroom. I'll find it another time. God, talking like Catfred is killing me.
And as he like walks away to like go do his thing, like Iris turns to like watch him walk away, and Owen and Kid would see her like smile kind of break for a second and return to that worried like look she had in the cart before she puts it back on and follows after him to like see what he's gesturing for.
And he's like just going through his various notebooks. He's like, as you know, I've been working with Pact Magic and figuring everything out. Because Pact Magic always comes from outside of here, so it's, you know, otherworldly beings are very easy to piss off, and I should know. I piss off people very easily.
Oh, I'm
Kind of a
aware.
skill.
We
I know,
got in a
it's a
fight with a god.
Yeah, so exactly, that's my point. Like it's very easy to piss off otherworldly beings, but still, there's I finally found a breakthrough of beings that you can make pacts with and gain power from. And I don't know what they're called yet. I've been doing lots of research, and I have to go on another excursion at another point, and when I find another breakthrough, I will let you know again. But this is the farthest I've gotten to finding beings from our world that we can use for pact magic.
He's
No longer
Owen
relying.
threatening Vapor over there. What's happening?
Teehee!
Oh,
Must have been the wind.
it like comes over. He just like grabs a few random bottles of finished concoctions off
Stuck. There we go.
off the table, and he like looks at them and he's like, I don't remember what these were. Shit. He like pops the cork on one and smells. He's like, "Oh, that's mine for later." Tucks it in his back pocket. Don't ask.
By the way, while Vapor's working on stuff, he's not
Yeah.
touching anything but the book, and you see everything just floating around him.
Pillar
Interesting.
noses.
Horrifying.
It's like
It's not a mage hand or anything, is it? Can we see anything, or is it just like
You can't
telekinetic?
see anything.
Huh.
It's just floating, and he's moving the liquids float between the air too, as he's doing.
What
things.
the fuck?
Oh, we should probably go and find my other traveling companion because, if we're to head out to try and find your friend and everything and all that fun stuff, we absolutely must get her as well. I am not that much of a fighter, clearly. I'd break a nail.
Well, we can't have that now, could we?
We can't. Absolutely. It break the whole illusion of, and he like does like a little pose with his hands under his chin, like this. anyways, Vapor, would you like to join us to go and grab Alyssa, and then we can all sit down, have a chat of what needs to be done, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, before we do sit down and have our chat, would we be able to rest? We did travel about half a day to get here. I just want to make sure everyone's well rested so we can all be at 100%.
Everyone, you all can stay here for the time being, of course. I would not be the hospitable host that I'm known to be if I didn't offer such a thing. Especially to you.
I appreciate it.
Hin and Owen, roll me a straight nat 20. Add nothing to it to see how much stuff you guys managed to steal while he's.
I got a fucking 18.
Get a 6.
I will say, if they're in my area, I'm paying attention. Anywhere else, I'm not.
I was like, I have been like back in this little nook a shit ton, and then like over in this area.
You guys have nabbed a few of his research books, a few trinkets of gold, and a bottle, a dinosaur skull apparently,
Teehee.
a few bottles of mysterious liquid, that smells kind of fruity, and, a few unknown scrolls. And apparently a dog.
Teehee.
Just stealing his pet.
It's cute and tiny. It fits in my
Come.
hand.
Yes, everyone, let us go. This is probably over in the, we have an area where our guards like to go, refresh their skills, train with various weapons. So we're gonna go check there first. If not, she might be in the library. I don't think she's much of a library person, though. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. He's just off. beelining. He doesn't seem very spatially aware of everything around him.
How are you doing that?
Kai, where are you keeping
Where am I?
dog?
Where am I? What?
the dog?
The bag of holding. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure that'd kill it.
I would.
that
I'm not
kill it.
actually keeping it in the bag of holding. I don't actually have a dog. I just wanted to pick it up. It's a cute dog.
Damn it! I didn't make it to the snow leopard cub.
He would notice if you stole his snow leopard cub.
I just wanted to
don't
hold
worry.
it.
Cabrad walks in. It's sparsely decorated, and there's not a lot of people in here right now, but it's kind of just a general area. Alyssa, this is where you'll be.
Alyssa would like to read, but she shall come in.
Why is there a dead furry over here? And he like walks in. He's like, "This is where our guard will train. We have dummies up top. We have kind of like every weapon type here. I don't typically come in here. My father doesn't want me to know how to fight and all that fun stuff. Unfortunately for him." And he like, what did I just pick up? How do I drop this? How do I drop it?
You go to the smiley face thing.
Oh. Okay.
So Iris will go through and basically greet all the guards by name, as she's been here multiple times.
Herbert comes in and he's just like, Alyssa! We're here for you.
Yes.
Fancy footwear.
Hiya! Yeah, what are you doing? I'm just standing there. Oh, hi!
Just fighting with the companies. Like, as you can see, a lot of the people I work with have my taste for flair. He's like, I'm not gonna get in the way of the spar that's going on right there. Don't really want to get hurt or, God forbid.
Alyssa's
Break
just
something.
smiling very bigly, sweat pouring out. She looks like she's having fun. Like, hey! What's up? What's up? Hi.
So, it's the lady. He like motions to Iris. Is like, so this is Alyssa. She's one of my traveling companions. We went to Caloran together. Well, she came with me with Vapor. Okay. They've been very loyal traveling companions. Kin, if you're trying to steal weapons off the wall, you will have to
What?
roll sleight of hand.
What is that
I
up
am
in the
looking
corner in the
directly at you.
darkness? What is that? What is up in the corner in the darkness?
another
Why
furry
is
up
that
there.
Why is that there?
Oops.
God.
My bad.
He was punished. He's in the void.
Kin, if you're trying to steal weapons off the walls, you will have to roll sleight of hand.
Well, hold on. I'm debating actually.
Hi, Alyssa. It's nice to meet you. I'm Iris.
It's nice to meet you too. Who's that person next to the weapon wall?
That would be Ian.
These are her traveling companions. The other one is down, below.
That is
her
Kim.
name is-
My other companion is. Do you remember?
Owen. I remember.
That's right.
How dare you test my memory? I have
You are
excellent
not
memory.
good with names, darling.
Okay, listen. You cannot use my face blindness against me.
I'm not using it against you. I'm making sure you remember.
And I
Mate,
did.
I have wings.
I believe you've met Kim multiple times and you didn't remember his name, honey.
To be fair, okay, listen. I need you to understand. In that, he typically came and found me when I was already not in my head. And I didn't really ask his name when he came and got me.
Mm-hmm. And you have a problem with doing that.
Okay,
There's a reason
Okay,
I know all of your guards'
listen.
names.
Listen, you don't have to call me out like that. I don't want everyone knowing what I get up to, okay? And there's a reason I'm avoiding him because he knows what I get up to.
I think most of the country knows what you get up to, mate.
Hey, that's not fair. Not everyone knows. At least I hope so. My dad certainly doesn't.
Mm.
We make sure of that. You make it hard to make sure he doesn't know, but yeah.
I've gotten better, okay? I was traveling for like the last, what, like 3 months? It's been a while, okay? We were traveling for a while, and I didn't get up to any shenanigans during it, okay? No one had to come and save me. No one had to come and find me. No one had to come and break down a hotel door. Glares at Kin.
How's that cult doing?
Hold on. I forgot what cult you're talking about. I know it's in your DMs, and I was like, hold on, what cult?
I don't think you specified. It was just that he got intertwined with the cult activities before, and Kin's just being a dick.
So it's very clear that Kin does not like this man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a menace. Hold on. I forgot where
Oh.
it is.
No, I would like you to look at the emote that Aspire put in the chat.
Ruh-roh.
Just the name of it.
Cute.
That
I
was
can't
really impressive
remember.
how you slid up the railing, Vapor.
Wait, you want to see something really impressive? I can walk on walls too.
Oh! Wow!
Hold on, I want to look at this
my-
emote real quick.
How's that manipulating water going there for you, Vapor?
Pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And he like, when you say that, he like pauses. He's like, actually, it did go pretty good. I did get a lot of knowledge. And in the end, they were killed. So no more cult activities. Good times. Anywho's. He like thinks he's like. He like just like goes silent for a moment, like sitting there thinking.
Rest, Armin. We need rest after our training.
Rest. I'm so sorry. My brain leaves me sometimes. Yes, rest. You guys need rest. I need to get you guys rooms. I will send for someone to. I will send for someone to go and set up rooms for everyone, and we will get everything figured out. I will go and try and find resources to help find your friend. I might have an idea of who we can go and ask. He like thinks for a moment. So, possibly. I might have an idea. I will have to get in contact with them first, and I will do that. And I'll probably do that while you guys go and get rest. Would you guys like any food? Have you eaten yet?
We had breakfast, but that was really about it.
Oh, then we should definitely get you guys some food and up and ready and going. Okay, let's go. Oh, my bad.
Can
I actually. There we go.
Excuse me. May I say that can Alyssa like roll a perception on like the travelers because they're acting a little suspicious
Owen hasn't done shit. Owen's been down here
Stealing.
staring at Vapor with a rat.
She's just a
Yeah,
little.
pet
She's
rat.
a little suspicious of Kin.
Is there a
Yeah.
sock on the floor? What is happening? What's
I
there
don't-
a sock in here?
Kin, have you done anything suspicious?
Not in this room.
And there's not really anything suspicious to perceive.
Definitely.
Have my eye on you.
With that
yeah,
being
I'm
said,
definitely.
as everybody's getting ready to leave the room, I'm assuming the marching order is Cavern's first, right?
Yes.
Owen is
Cavered-
absolutely going to sleight of hand oil of slipperiness at the bottom of the stairs.
Go ahead.
That's an 11.
How does oil of slipperiness work?
It's literally just like it's sticky black shit like that just it's literally slippy. It's like a little puddle that like when you step on it, you just whoosh.
Like, you know in cartoons when they like oil on the ground and they go flying like or on a banana peel? It's basically that.
Yeah.
And you have to roll dexterity, I think.
He's absolutely not paying attention. He has no
Oh.
spatial awareness.
So if he goes and starts to fall, I'm gonna use my mage hand from telekinesis, which is invisible, to keep him from falling.
Is there a weight
just
limit to
some
that?
matrix shit.
It allows me to push people.
Okay.
Overcorrection, push
So-
him the wrong way.
More just it feels a force at the back of him as he goes to fall, basically.
So you push him down even more.
No. Whichever way he goes to fall, Vapor's gonna try and catch him because he 100% saw it get put down.
Yeah, he starts slipping and like he's about to land on his he like slips legs up in the air almost. There's a small and like
Would
his
I-
top is
Would I
like
need to roll too? Because like he's leading me down, and I probably wasn't paying attention.
probably you'll probably have to roll an acrobatics to see if you can resist getting pulled down with him. He's like about to. Yeah, it's
Great.
while he gets saved by the mage hand, Iris ends up on her ass.
Oops.
Cameron like catches his foot and he like looks at the ground. And he's like, "Okay, how did that get there?" And he like looks at Iris. He's like, "Are you okay? Oh my god!" And he like goes to help her get up. He's like, "Huh. That was interesting." And he like looks to Vapor, just like, was it you? Was it?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm all for harmless pranks, don't worry. It would've been fucking funny. He like just continues anyways as if nothing happened.
What a weird man. Okay.
And so like Iris like with help gets up and kind of like shakes her hands off and like looks down at her now probably ruined dress, and just kind
Yeah,
of like lets out a soft sigh, and slowly follows after him.
And he like looks hearing the sign, he's like, "Are you okay? Did anything hurt? Are you hurt anywhere?"
Nothing's hurt. I'm fine.
He like just like leads you out. He's like, "Let's go." I realize there's
Before I leave this room, can I just grab a shield out of here?
yeah.
Okay.
Hey God, if I do want to try to grab this rapier,
Too late.
Well, no, you can still try. I clicked that, but continue what you were saying.
no, I mean I am now realizing that it would be pretty difficult to hide.
I mean, you gotta have Alyssa staring straight at you too. Like,
Yeah. I just imagine it being very funny for Kin to be like, yeah, I haven't done, my pocket's just kind of bumpy sometimes, and just like casually reaching towards the rapier on the wall.
would be my rapier too. Like, uh-huh.
I realize I don't have rooms. 1 second. Let me see if I have a preset for it.
Just thinking about it.
By the way,
There was,
Vapor
there was
does
some dirt on the handle. I was just wiping it off, and you walk away.
What were you saying, Inbright?
Vapor does just now have a pet rat, by the way.
Amazing.
Which isn't great because there's a lot of cats here.
Let me see if I have any good maps for this. Excuse me.
Ooh.
Understandable.
Oh, that one hurt a little bit. I don't think I have any with just rooms in them, other than inns.
This big old house, and he don't have any fucking guest rooms.
Yes, he does. I just didn't make that map. To be fair, the majority of his house is a library.
Sweet.
He was not kidding when he said he has the biggest library in the country.
Steal the cat, Alyssa. Do it. Join us. Yeah!
I do not think I have any, so I might just use one of the inns.
I'm gonna have this cat follow her around since she was bathing it earlier. He gave it a snack.
It should really clean the table. It has footprints on it for some reason.
Puppy.
You know what? That works. I found one that works. He's like, I will have someone go and set up the rooms. All of our guest rooms are to the side. They've got like their own little courtyard area, so nice and big and really homely. I don't think we have any guests actually, so they might all be cleaned already. Yes, okay.
Well, that's perfect then.
Another area.
Another one.
Another one.
Also, while we're walking through, Vapor's just trying to teach this rat how to ride on his little owl homunculus.
Fucking adorable.
Aw.
Oh my
Ignore the
god.
fact it says,
Kid.
ignore the fact it says in.
Kid.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see shit.
Uh-huh.
Gonna get rid of these.
Man.
And he like, okay, this way. This is the foyer of the guest area.
My, how many keys you have.
Let's get you all your own room.
Be a shame if
We have to He just like stares at Ken. Just because you know what, just because you know how I am doesn't mean I don't know how you are. Anyways, come.
Hmm.
This is my kid. Kin. Pain in my asshole. Katie Bell.
There's a room right here. And its own little lounge area, so y'all can choose from the rooms you have want. Hold on, my OMM is stopping.
Yeah, my OMM is
Yep,
crashing
so
too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Help!
Uh-huh.
Help!
Help!
It was too
I need
spectacular.
somebody.
Help! I need somebody.
Not just anybody.
Oh, that was anybody.
I just hit reload.
My name's Nobody, so
My name's Paul.
We just gotta stare at each other. with
If
our
you,
face while
there's
running.
a button at the bottom right. That's just a refresh button. Just click that.
Oh,
Yeah, I just clicked reload.
Ooh, refresh app. Click.
Just the movement in this app is going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. What are you talking about?
this cat is actually a displacer beast.
Oh,
stole-
excuse myself.
Did you steal Moreau?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like the scientist guy is kind of the guy who would have a displacer beast, though.
Yeah, true.
Hey, you don't know all of his pets. Just saying.
Why is this bed facing the wall? That's some weird shit. What kind of kinky shit is done in this guest house? I have questions.
Oh, you know, that's a great question. Do any of these rooms have a mirror on the
Oh.
ceiling?
Oh my god!
There should be.
The one that ties it.
How do I put down the cat?
Where did y'all go? I'm lost.
I'm like just to the left of the front door
Sure,
of this
please.
big ol' place.
Okay. There we go.
With this bed
Hello
that's
there,
facing
Mrs.
the
Friend.
wall with
May
a
I-
golden pillow on it? Question mark?
Yeah.
There's also a mirror on the roof.
What the
Hi,
fuck?
I see you have no use for this room. I'm going to be taking it now.
Excuse you, I was in it
Uh,
first. Fuck off.
Please,
Um,
please, please, I'm begging you.
Have you cleaned this room since last time, by the way?
Do I hear that?
I kind of whisper it a little underneath my breath. Like, did you clean this room last time?
Net 20 on the perception.
It wasn't my job to do it last time.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
So
you do hear.
that's still. Oh, no.
Yeah, you do hear the conversation. She's like, I'm sure. One of the help have come in here. I mean, there's no dust or anything.
Anything. Did you know what we put you put the thingy?
No. Hush. All that's in here is booze, and he like taps his back pocket. And just the booze.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for whoever has to sleep in here.
Oh, and
Oh.
you don't
Turns out
have
the
to
light,
give it up.
those dark vision activates and everything's just glowing bright. Okay, turns it back on and walks away.
Oh no.
I stand by my decision.
Apparently dark vision's a black light now. I don't know why I
Oh
decided.
my gosh.
If you insist on this room, okay, I'll go find everyone else a room. He's gone. Iris, obviously you can have the room you normally have if you'd like. You can like choose whichever one is kind of like your usual room.
God, it's every time we get up to this corner, my thing freezes. Top right corner does not like me.
And I took that personally.
So not any of the rooms up there, obviously. Because my OMM is gonna freeze.
Hold on. I'm gonna replace one of the beds with a pink one for you.
Aww, how cute.
I mean, I feel like this bottom right one would be best for you. It's also the only one with its own bathroom.
They all have their own bathroom.
Except for the kinky one.
Yeah, the kinky ones are the ones that don't. So apparently there's no cleanup after playtime.
Technically, it is the bathroom.
Oh.
I'm stuck again. Please just reload properly, OMM.
There's one with a pink bed in it for you.
Okay, one sec. My OMM is going wild. It literally, like, I can't escape. There we go. Good lord. Okay, not going up in that top right corner anymore. Oh my god, please.
It might be this map because it's also
Is it
jittery
just
for
this
me.
general area?
I think it's just this map. Like, it keeps freezing on me.
You're doing
Can you
the
just
Alyssa
drag me
bounce
to my
in
room
place.
and I'll reload?
Where are you? I have to find you.
Towards
I'm
the
down
lobby.
by the front again.
I'm on my way.
Your husband's coming to the rescue.
Can you just have
Oh, I
lights
I
that are just
can't move you
carrying,
because you're apparently like walking or something.
dually moving?
OMM, when I reload, keeps telling me to stay hydrated and I needed to leave me alone.
That's really funny.
You know what?
I've been
That's
drinking
really
water
funny
all
considering-
day.
Yeah,
That's all I've had to drink. And right.
I cannot.
I'm reloading. I'm reloading. Give me a sec. What fuck am I now?
Oh, the hydrate
there we
was
go.
on mine.
No,
No,
they
the
did one on
hydrate's on all.
everyone's.
Oh, really?
Okay, now you can move me. Can you just move me, please? Okay, am I in the right spot? Because it just froze up again.
You're in your room now.
Okay, let me know as soon as you're done and then I'll just reload.
You're in there.
Okay.
Some of these beds.
This map.
Yeah, some of these maps are a bit.
Is it normally the larger ones that you guys have problems with?
I've never had a
I've
problem.
never had this
Yeah.
problem before with OMM. This is new.
Yeah.
Okay. There. We're just gonna stay there. We're not gonna move. It's not gonna touch anything.
Like, obviously, Catherine leads you to your like normal room. He's like, I've left it nice and clean for you and everything. Everyone else will get to choose their own room and everything. And he like examines you, checks you over just to like see how you're doing. And he like pauses. He's like, you need a new dress.
Yeah, I don't think there's any save in this one.
No worries. Obviously, it's very easy to replace. Don't you worry. I'll get you something brand spanking new and beautiful on you.
I'm not even gonna argue because you're just gonna do it anyway.
Yep. You have no choice. It's how it always is.
Alright, then I'm gonna get cleaned up.
Alrighty. You do that. I'm going to go and get meals for everybody. If you need anything, Alyssa and Viper should still Vapor. Uh,
I am poisonous.
should be
Damn.
hanging around here for a little bit. I'll probably have them keep to you guys because they're my most trusted workers. Between you and me, they're the only ones I trust out of the entire help because everyone else is loyal to Dad. Ugh. Anyways,
Well, I'm glad you found someone.
I know. Well, I haven't found the one, obviously.
No.
I haven't even found someone. It's so annoying.
And that's okay. You don't have to rush it.
Yeah. Have you found anyone? I'm sorry. We shouldn't gossip yet. I will come back with your food and some new clothes. Um, you rest. We will find your friend, or what is your relationship with him actually? I don't want to call him your friend if he's more than that.
Well, Ace is 14.
That's
Ish.
not what I fucking meant. And you know it.
And he calls me mom.
Okay. We will find your kid. Oh my god, you're a mom. We have more kids. Oh my god, I have to meet this new
Are
kid.
you ready for a human child?
We will see. I do have a few god kids who I visit occasionally. My brother's kids are cute as the devil, and I love them. I do great with them. I'd like to think, at least. But
I'm sure you are the fun uncle.
fun uncle, I'm the spoiled uncle. They get so many gifts from me. I'm getting off track again. I should go. Leave you to all your beauty care, and yeah. He like closes the door before he gets going again.
We're just gonna reload this whole application because it keeps like I literally wasn't touching anything and it froze again.
Oh, and what room are you in?
Muted, babe.
Fuck me! The exact
Oh,
same
you're in-
room. Yeah, I'm in this
you're in-
one. The other kinky room. Yeah.
He like comes down, he like knocks on the door.
Owen like half opens it to like look out at him. Deadpan expression.
Is there anything you need before I go and get everyone's meals? Any change of clothes? Any necessities?
Owen's eyes kind of narrow for a moment before they fully open the door and adopt an expression that none of them have ever seen them make before. It is like one of like polite society young lady, and they go, "No, thank you, my lord," and they do like a fake curtsy because they're not even wearing a fucking skirt.
He like pauses, like, okay. He turns.
She watches them leave before closing the door.
He comes over here and knocks on the door.
Oh, oh. Oh, I'm gonna open the door. Hi. I was just on my way out.
It looks really bad.
Uh-huh.
I might have lost
Alyssa,
my meat,
um,
but hey, hi.
Hi. I came to see if Kim needed anything before I brought the meals, any new clothes, any necessities for bathing, or any of that.
Actually, all threats aside, I was wondering if you happen to know of anyone who might, supply. I need a better weapon, and I was wondering if you happen to know of anyone who makes weapons that are also instruments. I know it's a weird ask, especially after
Are
the
you
way I've...
looking? Are you looking for like musical focuses, for like spell casting, or something that like you can play and then also club someone over the head with?
More that. I'm partial to my crossbow, but I would take something that I could play like a violin that I could smack someone with.
Okay. That may be difficult, but I can definitely get in contact with my father's weaponsmith and see if he knows. He
That would,
is.
yeah.
He's a very good craftsman. We could try and get you something of a like metal covered instrument so it doesn't break if you club someone over the head.
That might work. I'm, frankly, after all my, underneath all my nonsense, I really would like to find the kid, and I recognize that if we go into dangerous territory, I'm not very much help. So, with your resources, I imagine you might have known someone. So, if you can get the word out in the next few hours, that'd be great. But I recognize
Yes.
that's kind of an ask.
Nope. Don't worry. Don't worry. And he like pauses and like, did you actually bring Moreau into your room?
I don't imagine that Kin could have actually persuaded this cat to come with him, because I think the cat. I assume that it's a wild-ish animal that would have beaten the shit out of him. So, it's at your discretion.
It's a snow leopard cub that kind of is fairly well trained.
I think Kin would have loved to pick him up, but if he ran out of the room immediately, I wouldn't be surprised.
Moreau is a very lackadaisical type of cat or animal. So they're the type who just accepts being picked up. They are a Velcro cat.
Cool.
He like pauses and he's like, as if he's like processing some information. I will be bringing the meals soon. Your friend Owen is right down the hall at the end of the corner. In the room that's pretty similar to yours. And Iris is down towards Owen, and then you turn the corner and all the way down to the other end of the hall. On the right, obviously. If you need anything, Vapor and Alyssa should be hanging around here for a while, just until I get everything together. I'm going to go contact my various contacts to try and get a head start on this search. So, yep. And he like gives like a little head bow. His eyes like kind of squinted close a bit. All right, and he like runs off. With him gone, you guys are able to do your own actually meeting together type stuff because he's been dragging you guys around for a while.
Muted, babe.
Fuck my life! Owen is going to
I love
search
you so
out. I
much.
know. Owen is going to search out
Every
Vapor
time.
almost instantly. Wherever Vapor is at.
Vapor's probably in here by the fountain.
He's up in the courtyard.
Okay. Alright. Oh god, I don't know if me moving is a good idea. Hang on, we're gonna find out. Whee!
My ADHD self found out I can put the rat on the counter in there, and it was funny.
Oh my god. Once Owen finds Vapor, they're just gonna kind of approach quietly and like, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
My name is Vapor.
Vapor. I figure if anybody would have an answer to my question, it might be you. Do you know if you're Lord? And the way that that word is said is like so fucking loaded. Has any bodies of water nearby? Lake, river, anything, not an ornate fountain with naked cherubs on it?
Do I know of anything like that?
Yeah, he has on the backside of his land, he has a large wooded area that is kept naturally preserved for the various animals he has. And it does involve a pond.
Um, I'm trying to think what he would say. Vapor would just look at Owen. We do keep some forest land behind the uh, house, castle, uh,
Manor.
manor. That's the word I'm looking for. Um, and there is a larger pond back there with it. I don't know what all is in it. I don't visit it too often myself, but I do know we have one back there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And then, without a word, Owen's gonna turn off. Like they're leaving the guest quarters, heading for that area that was described.
Roll me. Um,
And can I
Yeah.
when Owen goes to walk off, can I just go? I can show you the way there. Nobody will follow you.
Owen will pause and like look back, and like look Vapor head to toe before sighing and being like, "That would be appreciated."
I was gonna have you roll survival to see if you could find your way there.
T.
But if you have someone showing the way, then
Mhm.
you guys can find it just fine.
I would show them where that is. He doesn't go out there often, but he goes out there for research on occasion.
Once they get towards the body of water, Owen would just. You know what? Owen's in a really sarcastic mood. Again, do the fake curtsy shit, because again, no skirt. Thank you. You can leave if you want, before they turn and head towards the body of water.
Honestly, he's just gonna sit there by a tree and just wait for a bit.
LOL. Okay. Owen wouldn't care. They're gonna step into the water, and for Vapor, because you're nearby, you would notice that as soon as Owen comes into solid contact with the water, the markings, they have markings on their skin. They have like circular patterns on their shoulders, lines that you can see peeking out beneath the crop top that they wear, and then like just around their belly button, they also have another circular pattern, as well as lines on the face. As soon as they make contact with the water, those lines start to glow a very soft blue, and their pointed ears turn into fins.
Get on my desk, please. Without.
And then as they step into the water, Owen grabs the pendant and calls out praying.
And you see a massive praying mantis.
Not wrong.
Did I say the wrong thing?
Instead of
Mantis
praying
shrimp.
There you
mantis.
go.
You forgot the shrimp part.
There you go.
You forgot. You said praying mantis.
Man, that's a really big bug.
Shrimp. Mantis shrimp.
You're not wrong, though.
And then Owen would then proceed to pass the time by feeding rations from their bag to praying, because it's been a while since they've actually spent quality time with them at this point. So Owen will just be taking care of their companion.
Mm-hmm.
And then once appropriate, they'll call praying back and then head back towards the house, I guess gesturing for Vapor to follow. And or lead.
Vapor was more just waiting for
Yeah.
you to make sure to lead you back properly.
But that's all that is just Owen wants to spend time with praying.
Yeah, Vapor wasn't trying to like watch or anything. He was literally just waiting for you.
Tee-hee.
All right. Soon enough, maybe 45 minutes pass. In those 45 minutes, Owen, you're kind of just coming back in when Cabret is coming in. Despite his shortcomings of apparently a bit bad spatial awareness and social awareness, certainly, he definitely does seem a bit skilled in terms of he's balancing like 3 plates of food on one arm, is holding a bag on the other with some books on top, and it's just like kind of like maneuvering in a way that doesn't seem he's struggling too much. And he like first stops in front of Kin's door and like taps the door with his foot. He's like, I got food.
Kin opens the door and is like, "Do you need some help with that?"
Oh no, I got it. Take your plate.
Kin is hiding something behind his back and takes the plate and just sort of slowly disappears behind the door.
He like squints a moment. He's like, okay.
Wish I had a boss like this.
And
This
then-
would be so nice.
Right?
And then he like taps on Owen's door with his foot as well. It's like, food.
Owen would open the door, look at the food, and look at him and go, "It's vegan, right?"
I mean, I'm a vegetarian.
Different
don't really serve
things.
much. It's plants. That's all it is. There's no meat of any kind. There's not even animal product used. It's just a salad from the garden.
Owen hesitantly and slowly takes the plate from him before closing the door themselves.
Okay. And he like.
He's gotta think these two companions are fucking crazy.
Huh?
He has to think Iris's companions are fucking nuts.
I'm not gonna voice his thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Just yet. Hold on, I have to reload the game. Game stopped.
It's the top.
It's that corner, man.
I had to completely exit out of the app and reopen it, and now it's working just fine for me.
Soon he knocks on the bottom of the door 3 times with his foot. He's like, Iris, it's Cameron.
What's his passive perception?
His passive perception. Don't really have a character sheet for him.
Okay.
Just do you have basic stats for him?
His stats are a bit surprising.
So
Yeah.
so just it's just wisdom, whatever the wisdom score is, plus 10 is passive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless he has like alert
Alert.
or observant or something like that, then you add additional.
Hey, I'm not the only crazy person who knows way too much about D&D rules.
I am a DM, so I kind of have to know.
His passive perception is sitting at about 19.
Okay.
Hot damn.
So he would probably hear the kind of like soft sniffles as she tries to like get herself together. Before the door slightly opens, but you can't see like her in the crack. And then like she's just slightly opening it for him to like come in, basically.
And he like comes and he's like, he like turns and sets down the bag he was holding with the books on one of the sofas and sets down. And he's like, "Dear, are you okay?"
So he enters and she's actually has lost her her form, so she's in her true form, and she has tear streaks down her face.
And he
And
like,
she's in a robe because she's like bathed and everything, getting all the oil
Yeah.
off of her and everything like that.
yeah. He kind of like just reaches up and he like just like grabs her cheeks very gently and like uses his thumbs to like wipe away the tears. He's like, "Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? Are you worried? I'm guessing."
We haven't even had a chance to rest.
I know. I understand. I understand you're under a lot of stress. Come here. And he leads her over to sit on a sofa. He's like, "I brought you a new dress. I know it's not gonna make everything better, but It is a very nice dress.
There was someone in my head when we were trying to find that god.
I can't imagine what it's like to go through that. You have been given so much hardship despite being such a wonderful person. And only fate knows why. And I wish I had the words to make everything better and make you smile again. But I unfortunately don't, so I'm gonna do my best with what I have. And to start, that means I brought you food, I brought you new clothes, and I brought you some of your favorite books from the library. The ones that I, by the way, have a custom nameplate on for you. And he like shows some of the books that you've frequently read from his library with like a gold nameplate on them that just says Evergarden. And he like holds out the dress, and I'll send you a picture of like essentially what the dress is that he got you.
Reason one of the books says Alyssa's diary. It's so strange.
But I like I will do my best to understand all of your woes. It is my job as your best friend. And to my contacts about trying to find your son, he will be found, okay? I promise.
I haven't told you about the other 2 children you now have.
That's right. You haven't. I have 2 more kids.
Well, we accidentally killed an owlbear mother, so now I have 2 snowy owlbear cubs.
That's an unfortunate way to get new kids, but forced adoption never hurt anybody.
Um,
I resent that as an adoptee.
I think we might have to revisit that, but
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. How about you dry those tears, eat, and rest up, and tomorrow, while I'm waiting for reconnaissance from my contacts, I lend you one of my horses and you can go for a ride around, you know, the fucking around the land and just get time to be you. You deserve some relaxation, even if it is stressful. Okay?
you know, you're real good at preaching that. You should probably do that yourself too.
Well, relaxation would be nice on my part. I have a lot of important stuff to do, including taking care of you and your friends. And that's at the top of my list right now.
It sounds like a lot of excuses to me.
Well, I've always been the type to take care of others over myself, and you know this. It's one of my fatal flaws. But I mean it. You need to have time to yourself. And I don't care if I have to tie you to the horse. you and your friends can all take a horse, go yourselves, and I'll figure this out for you, okay?
Thank you.
Now, of course. Now, let me see you in the dress. It's beautiful. It's to the measurements that I had. I don't know if you've changed at all, so we need to see if anything has changed.
You know I can just change to fit the dress, right?
Where's the fun in that?
So she'll get up and she'll go change into the dress and come back out in her half elven persona.
Look at you. Look at you. So pretty. He like puts his hands together and like leans on them and that like um I don't even know how to describe it in all honesty. She's like, ah, I knew my taste was perfect. Look at you. Gorgeous, as always. Now, eat. I have many other things to do. Turn in for the night. Enjoy your books. And I should go and see. I have to go find Moreau. Make sure he's not getting into anything. Because Lord knows he's a bit of a problem at times. I can't wait for you to meet Moreau, actually. He's a problem. Not gonna lie.
Just like his father.
Okay, I accept the fact that I'm a problem at least.
I don't know if the cats have spatial awareness enough to, or awareness enough in general to know that they're a problem, or that's just all that they know.
That's fair. Now, before I get sidetracked again, because talking to you, I'm gonna go.
Go take care of what you need to.
Yes,
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
in.
go make sure everyone else is fine for the night. See if there's any blankets, pillows that need grabbed, any um if that. I'm gonna make sure you're all well taken care of here, alright?
You always do.
Of course I do. I wouldn't be the most hospitable host you know if I didn't. And he like turns and like kind of like does like a little hair flip and walks out, closes the door behind him. And he's gonna walk into the courtyard and look to Vapor and then turn and just call out and go, Alyssa, are you near?
A little far, but she should be able to she should be able to hear. Hello? He called for me.
Yes. I've sent out contacts to go and find to try and pinpoint the location of the missing boy. I will need you and Vapor to head to the lab for a moment. I'm going to check in with the other two guests and then I will meet you guys there.
All right. Cool.
Good.
Will do.
Yep.
Is
Vapor
there
just
anything else you
nods.
need?
Not while we're in here. I will discuss with you guys what needs to happen um once everyone else is settled. All right?
Nods.
All right.
Understood.
He like starts doing his rounds again. He comes down and he knocks on Owen's door. He's like, I just came to see if you needed anything before I turned in for the night. Any blankets, pillows, bath salts, any of that.
Bath salts. I think I'm fine, my lord. Thank you.
Alright. He just turns it. He's gonna go do the same at Kin's door. Just knocks on the door. I came to see if you needed anything before I turned in for the night. Blankets, pillows, bath salts, any of that?
It just opens the door, is half naked. No, I'm good. I think I'm alright.
He like stares for a moment, just like looks up. He's like, "Alright, enjoy your night." Slowly turns.
Damn.
It's where they forget that they needed blankets because there aren't any on the bed and they're just sleeping under a couch cushion.
Motherfucker. Oh my god, I think I need to restart my OMM. Hold on.
Yeah, mine's
Oh, I froze
died.
again too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm back.
Yes, who's back?
Back
Back again.
again. Oh, it died again. Okay. I was back.
Dancing in place.
I like that there's a bed and Ken is passed out on the couch.
Yep.
Seems like a comfortable place with wings.
Nothing is comfortable with wings.
Sleep on your stomach.
A very large bed.
I'll find the
Everything
lab.
is dark.
Hold on.
Okay, there we go.
I had to find the lab.
No,
it
I can't.
It takes him about. Oh, my stream did not pick
There
it
you
up. Where's my? There it is. It takes him about 20-ish minutes for him to meet Alyssa and Vapor in the lab. I'm gonna just yoink.
Yay!
Ooh, okay, good, thank you. No more of that map.
But he walks in and just kind of like,
Oh no, Kid's dead! Kid!
Shirtless and dead on the floor.
he like walks.
That's how I
in,
always wanted to go.
Uh-huh.
He walks in and dramatically flops onto the couch. He's just like, what to do? I know. You too. Come here, please.
Vapor will just walk over.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
doing some dead guy stuff.
So, obviously, I trust you guys to stay completely loyal to my word, not my dad's, not anyone else's. You guys work for me. I'm the one who pays you. Correct. And I also would like to think that, besides that point, I see you guys as compatriots, traveling buddies, and friends. Considering you guys have seen a lot of my escapades, apparently. Besides the point.
No time in the lab, but I know of them.
Anyways. I am going to trust the safety of this group to you two. So that means if they leave, I would like you guys to stay with them for now. And of course, even if you aren't here doing your jobs at the manor, you will still get your pay and everything. But I cannot stress how important Iris is to me. Obviously, I do not shut up about her. And you both know that. Because you're who I typically yap to. Besides the point. I may have a way to find their missing child that is not really contact and word of mouth type of way, but more of a magical means, but it will require your guys' help. Now, I do have to go and find the ingredients. I have grown a few of the ingredients, but there's one that I have to go into town and find. So tomorrow I will be trusting you guys to keep an eye on them. And if all other means of contacts, word of mouth, and all of that fails, then I will go about magic means. Are we understood?
We are.
Vapor
You
just
guys,
nods.
you guys have your roles. Please make sure they do not wander too much. Thank you. Now, I'm gonna go turn in for bed. Lord knows I need my beauty sleep.
Alyssa shouts. Alyssa shall do a little salute. I shall protect Iris with my life, my lord.
Ta-ta! Just he's leaving to go to bed.
Peace.
And that'll be where we take our break for now.
Alright.
A quick break.
Be back.
I need to go and grab something. I'll be right back. Where's my BRB?
Cat and mouse. I really want to keep this cat now. Naming Garfield.
Is there anything you guys would like to do while it's still night
How long has it been since we left?
in the morning?
Yeah, so like, has it been?
Well, it took half a day to get there. Now it's nighttime.
And yeah, it's like you guys kind of spent the day with the tour and then kind of turned in early.
Would the
So
Raven have come back successful or not?
It hasn't been 24 hours yet.
Well, the 24 hours is to travel 50 miles. So it's whether it can, like, get there or if it can even reach them at all, which is why I'm just asking.
It has not returned.
Okay, that's the question.
Can you sense if something's happened to it, or is this just a, we'll just send it out and see what happens?
I mean, it's technically a figurine of power. So
That's right.
yeah, like I can't sense anything with it. No, it's not a real boy. It's not a real bird.
Okay.
However, if it doesn't come back, then like we know something is up, and I'm sad because that's a useful magic item gone.
Good to know. But is there anything you guys do while it's still evening? You guys did turn in roughly around like 6 to 7 p.m. So it's like just now sunset. So I don't know if there's anything.
Can I say I trained extra hard, sharpened my weapons, and checked over the house of where they were and see if anything was stolen in that amount of time?
There's been a lot of stuff stolen, let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's most of the stuff like his or like his dad's. So I feel like if it's his dad's,
Majority
mostly.
of it is his dad's.
Alright, if the majority of his dad's, like, Alyssa does not care, but if anything of his is gone, then, like, Alyssa's gonna be upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah.
Vapor's just working on stuff in the lab. Like he probably doesn't leave the lab for the rest of the night.
Alright, what about Snow, Owen, and Eris? Do you guys do anything before you head to bed?
I feel like I might go check on Iris.
Alrighty.
Sort of. Probably tapping on a couple of doors before realizing that she's in the far right one.
He
The
did
one
You
with
tell
the
were
me.
nameplate that
told.
says Iris.
He didn't pay attention.
The one that has a nameplate that says Iris on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But just you hear a little knock on your door. I am fully clothed again, by the way.
Okay. She opens the door and she has like her usual like nightgown on, and she like kind of half opens it. Oh, is something wrong?
Oh, nothing wrong. Just wanted to. You were acting a bit, not manic, but I know you were worried about the kid, so I wanted to see how you were holding up.
Oh my god. Owen.
What? What's happening right now?
I did the same thing in my room, and it all disappeared under the floorboards.
Interesting. Well, we just got done on a crazy adventure, where we had to kill a god, and there was someone in my head, and then Drac left, and then Rob left, and now Ace is gone, and now I have to try to balance between my best friend and my two companions because apparently they don't like each other. So I'm doing great.
And kind of lets out a chuckle, and I can't speak for Owen, but I will make things a bit easier moving forward. I just needed to get it out of my system. My friend's a bit of a
Eccentric. Or?
Thank you, God. Yeah, a bit eccentric. in a different way than I would say I would say I'm eccentric in whatever way. But ultimately, his father's the one I've dealt with a bit more. He's kept me employed, I could say.
Do you think I don't know how V is? I've known Cameron basically my entire life.
You guys were engaged at one point.
We were gonna be married, but he's not that kind of person, and that's okay. I was still gonna marry him just to make sure his father didn't try and kill him. And he cares so much. He cares so much.
Well then, I'm glad that we came, because
So you could steal all his shit?
I'll put it back if you ask me to. But given that he clearly does care for you, and I don't seem to see anything malicious about it, the fact that he's willing to help us, I am glad that we came.
Would he be malicious? Do you not trust me?
Well, trust you, yeah.
Okay, then why don't you trust my judgment?
Kin looks ashamed.
People second guess me my entire life, Ken. Because of the way I look. Because of who I am. Because of my father's name. I thought you guys were different.
Ooh.
Iris, it's not that. It's when I worked for the Shades, we were constantly getting this man out of trouble. I've held a bit of a grudge. He's put us in more danger than he put Sora in more danger.
Oof.
I was
Look,
hesitant.
I'm not gonna say that he didn't make bad choices. But you would too if your father was the way he was. I was gonna marry him, even though he could never love me like that. Just so I could protect him from his father. But he's too good and he would not let me do that.
Right. Well, I know a little bit about shitty parental figures. So if there's something maybe I've missed over the past few years in regards to the Lysanders, maybe I should update my preconceived notions.
His father is very good at acting like a good person. It's different behind closed doors when you've known him that long.
Do I get the sense that the father treats the son more like an object than a child?
Absolutely. Cavred is the oldest of 5. He's got a younger brother and a set of triplet sisters. And he's always been the one to, from what you know, he's always been the one who's held the name, been the one who's supposed to bring it glory, and the only public thing that anyone has seen of his dad was a public crash out when Cavred claimed celibacy under Euloi,
Ah, that's right.
which is what broke the engagement off. And it very much pissed his father off, and it is the only public appearance of his father's facade changing.
Hmm. I will only ask for your forgiveness for how I've behaved today. And moving forward, if we're to hopefully find Ace shortly, I will not fight any interaction with your friend. And I will attempt not to overextend my requests. I did admittedly ask if he knew anyone who could maybe make me a little bit of a slightly more effective weapon, but that's more because I figure he knows people.
He does, and if he can help, he wants to.
Right. For now, is there anything that I can actually physically or with words say or do? Or would you just like to rest?
I don't know how much rest I'm gonna get, to be honest. I'm so worried. I'm so tired, but I'm so worried. Everything's just kind of swirling at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
And you watch. I think you've seen it before, where like there was like a flash of gray. No, you watch as like her skin kind of like turns a shade of gray before she like seems to like realize herself and turns back to normal. I should go to bed.
Can hesitates, but agrees and oh, in his pocket he pulls out like a little piece of chocolate for me from the room that he stole. This might help maybe. It makes me feel better. But yeah, you get what rest you can and we'll see you in the morning.
Thank you. Have a good night.
And I'll head back. Can I hear anything in Owen's room if I were to like push an ear against it?
It's up to
Muted.
Owen.
My life! Owen is currently meditating. They're 4 hours. So no.
Because I hear nothing, I am gonna, if the door is unlocked, I would like to peek in and see that.
You think this rogue is leaving their door unlocked?
No,
Come
that's not what
on.
I asked. But I think I would assume that if the door is locked, then she's probably either up to something or meditating. So back to the room I go.
Alrighty. Second, I have to make sure. I have to find the correct map.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Think that after an hour of being unable to sleep, Iris is going into the kitchen, grabbing an entire bottle of wine, and going back to her room.
That's such a fucking mood!
I don't think she sleeps that night, I'm gonna be honest. So I will take that level of exhaustion.
That's fine. Once, morning comes. Let's hope this map doesn't fucking kill everyone. There will be more done on this map. Kai, I love your chat.
Teehee. Sean is a special bean. We love Sean.
Once morning hits.
It's the evil map. I'm not going up to the top. I'm staying down here. Top of that map hates me.
I wonder if it's entity issue. There's the big dining hall up here. I might change that then.
I think there's just a lot of moving parts, and it's upsetty spaghetti.
Oh, it's definitely how much entities are up here. Yeah, I'll fix that later. I'll stick to the bottom. Once morning hits, Cavaret comes back in, holding more plates, nicely balanced. Starts doing his rounds. He'll start at Kin's room and kind of like just come in and knock on the door and just be like, are you up?
Yeah, just admiring the mirror one more time.
Do you mind if I come in? I have food.
I'm a bit indecent.
More indecent
Really
than
admiring.
yesterday?
More indecent than yesterday. Yeah, I'll be out in a minute.
Alright, good to know. He like turns, it's just like, okay then. He does the same at Owen's, knocking on the door and be like, are you up? I have breakfast.
Owen will open the door again and look down at the plate and look up at him. And just smirk. And, is it vegan?
Yes, it is.
Proud of you. Takes the plate and closes the door.
Is Owen actually vegan?
Yes, Owen is actually vegan.
Okay.
I thought they were vegetarian!
Yes. No, vegan. No meat. No meat products, no animal products.
You missed the whole thing where Ken at one point got Owen fish-based everything.
Uh-huh.
It was an
We all went,
honest mistake.
she's a fish!
Yeah, to be honest, a creature in the ocean trying to just eat plants ain't the easiest thing either.
Yeah.
Entirely seaweed-based diet.
He comes and knocks on Iris's door. He's like, I brought breakfast. Are you decent?
She's lying on one of the couches. She's still in her like nightgown, but she has like the robe on top of it again, and she's just lying on the couch, staring at the ceiling, holding the empty bottle of wine in one hand. He's open.
He comes in, sets down the plate of food, and picks up the bottle, examining it, and is like, ooh, Iris, if you wanted to get hammered with the good stuff, you could have at least invited me.
I don't want any judgment.
I'm not
I
gonna
could
be the one
not
judging.
sleep. I thought it would help. It didn't.
Well, you certainly got one of the more high-end wines, and turns the bottle open, emptied it. Okay. Ooh. He like sets the other plate of food down, and he's like, just like leans down and like gets his arms up under hers and like lifts her. He's like, "Alright, time to sit up." And he
I might be tipsy, but I'm not useless.
I never know with you.
Excuse me. I am not a lightweight. That's you.
Listen here.
Why do you think I grabbed the higher percentage alcohol one?
Okay, you grabbed the dwarven alcohol. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that shit's not that heavy. The last time we drank together, it was the Elven brand, which, might I remind you, is a couple hundred years aged. Almost 1,000 years aged. So that shit was strong. And I drank half the bottle. So Pardon me for getting hammered. Regardless,
Fine, it's just a buzz, unfortunately.
what am I gonna do with you? Your friends are probably waiting.
You know, this will be the first time they've seen me tipsy.
Oh, do you want me to carry you?
No, I can walk.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Excuse you.
Prove it.
And she stands up, and she does a twirl, and she walks towards the door with a slight swagger.
With a slight swagger.
See?
Okay then. You're walking out there in your robe though.
Ugh, fine. And she'll go change into the dress.
Hopefully Kin is decent. I'm gonna go take his breakfast to him. I hope he has thoroughly enjoyed the mirror at this point. I have received word from one of my contacts, so we should talk soon. Ta-ta. He like walks out to leave her to and my game is okay. Thank you, Woodman.
Iris will get dressed and put some makeup over the bags under her eyes and eat her food and walk back out.
He goes back to Kin's room and knocks on the door.
Kin does not answer. He has escaped the room and is now petting the cat and staring at Alyssa.
As she sleeps, which is kind of creepy, but like,
He like keeps knocking. He goes searching. Kin,
Yeah.
your food.
Oh shit. Yeah, yep. Thank you. I would like this cat.
You may not have any of my animals, unfortunately.
Worth a shot.
Sorry about that.
you guys are just gonna ignore the sleeping Yuki. Listen, you guys gonna ignore them. Oh yeah, daily occurrence. My sleeping guard.
He leans down and just pinches her nose.
Wait, hold on. What? Oh, I didn't fall asleep. Hi. This app died on me again. Help.
Oh no.
Help.
Oh nope, yep, it did it to me too.
Oh damn. Yeah, he just pinches her nose. He's like, "Can you go to the foyer? I'll be sending everyone there. I have received word from one of my contacts, so go on and head to the foyer."
Okay. Can I grab a snack before I do?
Yes.
Yay.
You can have some of mine.
Ooh, okay, bet. I don't have to go to the kitchen then.
And he once again stops at Owen's door and just like is pinching his nose, dreading this oncoming interaction now.
Tee hee.
And he knocks on the door.
Owen opens it and just stares at him.
I have received word from one of my contacts, so the rest of your group is heading to the foyer, as well as my own compatriots, and we'll be able to have a discussion there.
Owen just stares at him, making it as awkward and uncomfortable as they can for a second before going, "Thank you, my lord."
He hasn't even he hasn't met your eyes a single
Ah,
time
let's
the
go.
entire time you've been here. By the way, dude's autistic. He hates eye contact.
Let's fucking go. Owen is just gonna let the silence stretch then for like just as it edges the most uncomfortable like silence before just "Thank you, my lord," and then closes the door. And then they're gonna proceed to gather their things and then meet everybody in the foyer.
You, Louis, give me strength.
Iris is sitting on the couch with her head leaning back against the back of it, just staring at the ceiling.
Kevin is gonna come sit on the arm of the chair. He's got his feet pulled up on with it. He's just sitting on the arm, not sitting on the actual couch. He's just doing the fucking neurodivergent sit on the couch.
I will say, Vapor is very much so still passed out.
Go find someone. 1 second.
While you're doing that, I'd like to ask Iris, if have you gotten any sleep?
No.
Okay, well, would you like to? Maybe 10 minutes worth.
I don't know what 10 minutes will do.
You'd be surprised, but I mean, it would have to be with consent, and it might just give you a little bit of rejuvenation.
Yeah. I think I'll enjoy this buzz a little longer.
Okay.
And I think that's when you can start to smell the fruity alcohol on her breath.
Oh, she reeks of alcohol. She drank an entire bottle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Hold on.
For Vapor, soon you are just kind of poked in the back by Cavaride within the lab, and she's like, get up, 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 get up.
He just looks up like, okay.
Come on, we got work to do. Let's go.
It's very obvious he was up as late as he possibly could be. He just starts slowly getting up out of bed, like, I don't want to do this.
You've got the same issue as Iris right now. Just so you know. Though I don't think she slept a single wink. Probably not. Anyways, let's go. One of my contacts got back to me. So
I will meet you down there in just a moment. He starts getting up.
Did you enjoy the bedroom last night, Ken? Seemed real excited about it.
Yeah. It was productive.
Fucking damn it.
She kind of wrinkles her nose. Good to know.
Okay. I'm gonna prestidigitate Iris to reduce some of the alcohol smell.
LOL, so
did,
you had it and you could have fixed her dress and you just
I-
let her walk out of there.
Listen.
She did freshen herself up and make sure she knows how to hide something like that. So it's not too terribly strong, but it's there if you're standing close enough.
Yeah. And the dress wasn't high on priority list. This is more of a we're waiting for people, so let me just reduce.
Yeah. And then
I feel like you fight in a
soon
dress, you expect it to kind of get destroyed.
Exactly.
It was like, sure, it's gotten like some scuffs and whatever, but this was like, it's
Oil.
ruined. There's
Yeah.
oil all over it. The whole skirt, like all up her back, in her hair, on her hands, like it was a whole thing. Prestidigitation change can only do so much. Oh, it died again.
Soon Cavaroid comes in, and takes a spot back on the arm of the couch next to Iris. He kind of like dazes out just a little bit. A feature Kin and Iris are a bit very familiar with is one, he has very cat-like eyes. And they kind of like his pupils kind of like expand for a moment as he like seems to process something before like blinking rapidly a bit and snapping back to reality. So, one of my contacts got back to me. Gotta think. Wait, one second. I gotta look at my map. Um, Someone matching the description of Ace has been spotted out towards Lutriv. They did not say anything about any traveling companions. But there was the note of his horse-drawn carriage and such. So we do have a possible location. Do you know why he may have up and gone over there?
I mean, he received a letter from someone claiming to be his mom. And I thought we were all in agreement that it could be a trick.
Let's see.
He also got caught in the carriage with a group of people who look just like us.
At that, he like pauses. He's like, cloning magic? Now things just got very interesting, actually.
I don't think any of us have stuff like that.
No.
Can I do an insight check on that?
What, on the things just got very interesting?
No, the cloning magic. And Iris is fucking. Nobody's got something like that.
I said I don't think any of us has something like that, like in our
Yeah.
group.
Uh huh.
Uh huh.
Uh huh. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Iris knows more than she's letting on. She's tipsy.
Are you rolling insight on Iris?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was the tone of the statement.
I mean, she's not lying. She doesn't have cloning magic.
Uh huh. 23.
She's not lying.
She's not lying.
I know. Kin's very a suspicious guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
Like the idea that Ken's like, nobody in this group, huh? I don't believe that.
No.
so
I've never seen
Someone-
this group.
Exactly.
I mean,
someone with
does it have to be cloning? Like, everybody knows what we look like. It could be disguises of some kind.
Changing how you look isn't
Hmm.
too difficult for many people.
She does not respond to that. She kind of her eyes kind of look away.
Kevrid is sat there thinking. He's got a hand. He's rubbing his chin. Cloning magic.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ken.
Cloning magic.
Maybe I just have a condition.
Why would someone use...
What did you put?
Why would someone use cloning magic to mimic compatriots and try and pull one of your party members out on his own?
Was there anything special about this kid? Is he part of any
Iris
group?
kind of looks up at Ken, what the fuck do we
Organizations?
say?
I mean, he's special to us.
We kind of all just met after we each had dreams being called by a prophet that turned out to be the person trying to summon the chaos god. He doesn't remember his past.
Well, that
You
makes
said
things
he
a
got
little complicated.
you, and he claps and he kind of shuffles in his spine. He's like, you said he got a letter from someone claiming to be his mother, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where did it say she came from?
I don't remember the name of that town, I'm gonna be honest.
Emerald Mire.
It's some sort of stone. No. Green.
Emerald?
Yeah, that one.
Emerald Mire. I was just over there. I was doing research over there not too long ago. That's where we were before we were in Caloran. Okay. Emerald Mire.
I don't like emeralds.
But green's such a good color.
Eh. Not on me.
Muted, baby.
Me, at that, Owen's eyes kind of cut towards Iris at the She's fucking green!
And then she said, not on me. They're just the emeralds are they're too bright.
You have always looked better in red.
And pastels. The pastel green is fine. Like jade. Jade is good.
Vapor looks at their bright green hair.
Iris, you can't win today.
The green, it's on my skin. It's just it washes me
And
out. The bright green and
he reaches over and just puts his hand on her head. She's like, no. We understand.
Look, he can pull it off. And she just gestures over at Vapor. And so can she. And Ken can, he has the purple, he can wear the green. And I just
I'm not Grimace.
Your feather is purple.
Okay, but with the
It
green,
goes
I
with
become
the
Grimace.
green. Oh my god.
Oh, you're talking about Stray. I was like, who the fuck is purple? I forgot Stray was a purple.
It doesn't look good
This is
on
purple
me.
too.
I'm purple? No, I'm blue.
Is that blue? I'm fucking colorblind. What?
Looks
It's
purple.
blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
There's also
No. Okay, hold on.
There's
no shot that that's blue.
There's also a bit of a filter over the thing.
Oh yeah, it is
okay.
a lot. Oh yeah, actually it does make it look purple. Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
I
I
was
chose
mistaken.
blue. I selected blue. I
Yeah,
am a
your hair is blue.
being.
was gonna say, I know I'm
love
colorblind. I'm not that
fluorescent.
colorblind.
It's just
I
the
know.
lighting.
I zoomed in way too far, and now I can't zoom back out
Why?
quickly.
Why would he need to go to Emerald Mire? Why would these clones want to take him there? He like rubs his temples. He's like, I need to go to
What?
my lab.
Okay.
Come, let's go.
Okay.
He like grabs now you guys get to see how this guy truly is when he gets in the zone of thought. It's like, come, we will figure out why he's going there and who or what could possibly be trying to take him there. Or why. I have no idea why someone would need him.
Or one thought at a
I need my
time.
board. One thought at a time. He like turns. He's like running at this point.
And
He's like,
Iris points at Ken and goes, the Ram looked good with green.
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh, I have to find it again. Lab.
Else looks good with green, and I don't.
I have to find the image that I've sent both Kin and Iris of how this guy is. I pinned it for Kin. Oh, I forgot to send you guys a picture of what he actually looks like. So this is the for those who haven't received this, this is the Messy King himself.
I need to zoom out. Okay, there we go.
And this is his personality. There you guys go in D&D General.
And
Oh.
as they're leaving, Iris kind of like wraps her hands around Owen's arm, like as if she's like linking, but then like just holds on with both hands and kind of like stumbles and pulls a little bit and then straightens and goes, why did you put oil down yesterday?
Well, the Lord said he likes a good practical joke.
No, we said that afterward. Why did you put oil down yesterday?
Owen kind of pauses and waits for like the rest of the group to clear out so the conversation can't be overheard. Kin made it clear he has a distaste for this man who was having a party member's back.
And she kind of like pouts a little bit and goes, so Ken doesn't like him, but him being my best friend doesn't matter?
I had no prior information going into this about anybody. You two are the ones with a history here. And then Owen will reach up and like delicately run her fingers over a piece of Iris's hair and just no, don't go on yet. While you're being doted on by the Lord, you should ask for a haircut.
Jesus Christ.
Why? And she like reaches up to touch her hair.
Because I'm sure that the Lord wants to make sure he maintains his beard. And then they'll continue walking out.
Fucking brutal.
Oh, that's what it took me a minute. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to get it. It took me a minute to get it.
Oh.
Just kind of like obviously like lets go, lets Owen walk away and just kind of stands there in like kind of left in the foyer of this area. And doesn't follow.
Oh.
Owen will take a few steps before they realize Iris isn't following and then turn back. It's a joke. Come on.
And she's like turned her face away, and she had like started turning to go back towards her room. And she's like halfway, like kind of sideways, facing away from Owen now.
Owen will walk in. Like, everybody else has, like, pretty much left at this point, right?
I mean, Everett's already in his lab.
Owen will walk in and reach out. And this is the first time Owen has ever initiated any actual type of contact and delicately grab Iris's hand and, like, tug her gently. And this is probably the most gently Owen's handled anything that this group has seen. Come on.
And she'll look back at her with like tears in her eyes.
Oh.
I'm just trying to help him. He's my best friend, Owen.
Owen will reach up
Just
and delicately brush the tear away. You don't owe an explanation, Iris. You're allowed to have connections and to want to help people. Just have to remember your party members don't share the same history and may take a little longer to warm up to people.
But why does Ken's past with him trump mine?
You'd not mentioned your past to me. Kin directly approached me and asked me to rob the man blind. I want you to know he was muted, but Snow in the other room just goes, "Fucking why?"
I don't care if you steal from his father. His father's a terrible person, but it's not calf, please.
And now that you've told me, I'll keep that in mind.
But the way he was treating you was a little obvious.
The way he was treating you is like a doll in a dollhouse.
He gets excited. That's just how he is. He was very excited to show me his new stuff. I haven't visited him in a while.
And that's fine, but again, someone with no prior information. And do you want to keep him waiting any longer?
He doesn't even know I'm not there.
I promise you he
It's
does.
very- He's not a bad person, Owen.
I'm not saying he is. Weird. Definitely. I don't know if he's bad or not. I'll make that judgment as I get to know him better.
He's not. He's just very excited, and he's not good with social cues. Which is why
Clearly.
I gently remind him. I am his beard, 100%. I would have been his beard if he hadn't been celibate. I do
Sure,
want to keep
celibate.
helping him when I can.
This man is not celibate, Iris.
His father doesn't know that.
Okay. I'm almost positive his father does. He's not subtle about it, but okay.
His father may pretend not to know, and that's for the best. We don't need anything getting back to him.
Owen is gonna, like, gently tug Iris's hand at this point. We can talk about more later, if you want to. I'll give him a fair shot, but we shouldn't keep them waiting. This is about Ace, after all.
She'll, like, slowly nod. Right. That's more important. I'm sorry.
At that, Owen would stop and just, like, Iris, you're important too. There's no such thing as more important. You're allowed to express your feelings. Which I realize is ironic coming from me, but we shouldn't keep them waiting, is all I'm saying. We can discuss it later.
Sorry, there's an avalanche of dogs.
Bark, 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 bark.
They literally, as soon as I went to reply, there was something outside, and they were like, boom. I'm like, oh god. No, I shouldn't. When I'm like, I'm sorry. Let's go. You're right. And she'll start walking, but she hasn't let go of Owen's hand.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
No.
And then Owen...
Wait, we've been shipping them since season 1.
Owen would take them into the lab to meet up with everybody else.
Cameron has already gotten his wall cleared off. There's a map. There's a map of the country. Some there's two pins of where the bastion is and where the Emerald Mire is, and then he's got multiple notebooks open on his sifting through a bag, and he like looks up, he's like, there you are. Is everything okay? You
Yeah,
vanished for a while.
I stumbled and Owen was helping me.
Okay. So I have my research from Emerald Mire, which tells us the species distribution of the area and their important culture aspects and all of that fun stuff. As well as I have spellcasters from around Odessa and here in Taladon, because we never know where they started. Is there any other thing of important note? You mentioned you guys get a lot of dreams. Are there any important, any other like prophetic dreams, I guess, that you have had, Iris, or anyone has had? Because personally, I believe dreams are very important. It's, yeah.
Owen
Dreams I've
noticeably
had aren't
goes
prophetic.
stiff. Because I don't think... Okay, important question here, DM. That whole scene with Ace in the hallway, that would have been the other timeline at this point, right?
Yes.
So, like, Owen would not have discussed their particular dream with anyone?
No.
Okay, yeah. At that, Owen noticeably goes stiff.
And he, like, pauses, is like, I feel like I touched a nerve. I've learned I'm not supposed to press. But given what he like taps his hands together, he's like, I've been told to have patience with people, so he turns around and looks at his board again and starts pinning stuff to the wall again. And like drawing, putting lines between people, between things.
Oh my god, full conspiracy here. Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I
also look
said
up-
that picture is him, that is him.
I also look up at Owen and just kind of like furrow her brow, but not say anything.
This is probably one of those things that if Owen is not pressed, they won't bring it up because, as far as they are currently aware, it would have no connection whatsoever to Ace.
Oh, and if you have something potentially even relevant to finding the kid, then maybe share. I know it's just a dream, but that's kind of how we all got up in here.
I mean, that's how I got stupid. I guess not stupid, but this item, I mean,
And Gabby like pauses and he like turns. He's like, "What item?"
oh, and she'll pull out the thing that Nassim sent her.
And he like,
Nassim, right?
yeah, Nassim. He like goes. He like rushes over. He like jumps over the edge of the table he has to go around and like shuffles up. He's like, looks at it. He's like, "May I hold this? See it? Examine it real quick. I will not pin it because I do not know
just
what
be
it
careful.
is." He like
Um,
looks it over, examines it.
It's supposed to like change one event in a timeline.
And he
As
like
for
he like
present.
lets go of it as soon as you say that, letting it fall. He's like, "Oh, that is
How
a
about
very
we-
powerful item." And
I know. How about we don't drop it?
sorry, that was a knee-jerk reaction. That is my bad. He like is holding his hands open next to his head. He's like,
You
I
do
She'll
you
bend
all
down and
know
pick it up.
exactly what it does?
Let me look up exactly how it was described for me. One sec.
So Vapor looks could I see it for like 10 or so minutes and I could tell you exactly what it does? I feel like as the Lord speaks, it's gonna be a little longer than that anyways.
damn.
Call out, hot damn.
You know, when you work with a guy for a little while, he's got a board up.
And yet she hands it out to him. She goes, I was told it can alter a single event throughout all creation.
While they're doing that, I'll just take it over basically to my lab area. And I'm just gonna start casting Identify on it.
Okay. And
And it'll take like 10 minutes to cast
Alright.
by ritual.
I will
cast
get
it.
I will get back to that.
I derailed everything. I'm so sorry.
he like thinks. He's like, tell me who gave that to you, name, last known location, and powers if you know. And he like goes over, grabs his notebook, and like opens it ready to write down.
Remember when I said that someone was in my head?
Ooh. Oh, yes I do.
So they're called Prototype,
Prototype.
and
Okay, like scribbles that down.
there's something called. They're not. They're not the A type, but they're associated with it, and they're the son, quote unquote, of the god of chaos that we fought. So he appeared in my dreams and was very hostile the first time, and then he was just kind of in my head after that, and he was helpful sometimes. Um, and then he took care of someone who was causing problems, after we kill his sister. And he has now kind of gone to his own place to live out the rest of his days, as far as I know. And he's very, very tall, um, very broad. Uh,
Okay.
and very, very. He was able to like astral project himself out of my mind to talk to everybody else sometimes. And he could
Oh.
like physically touch me in my dreams too. Like I was there, but I was dreaming.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and then
And he writes everything down, on rips the page out, tacks it on the wall.
and then
We'll keep that noted.
the person he helped us with is his sister, who was the one who cursed the new king and was trying to help bring the god of chaos into the world. And we also met their other brother, who had multiple arms.
Yeah. They all had it. They all
She's like
had the
looking at Ken and Owen to like confirm that she's remembering this correctly, because she's still kind of tipsy. She
Half a
couldn't remember
mouthful of
Emerald, for
lobster.
God's sake.
Yeah, he's the extra pair of arms.
Yeah. And the sister was trying to kill him.
Okay.
But now the sister isn't the sister. She's an item now, or her soul is in an item.
Okay.
I think. My head hurts.
Okay. Good to know.
When when she says her head hurts, she just sees a small like vial floating over to her. Like, just drink that, and goes back to casting.
And she like slowly takes hold of it and she goes, "Can I know what it is?"
Probably water to help you sober up, in all honesty. And he's had to do that to me a few times. And he goes back to tacking his board, trying to figure stuff out. Unless it's not. It could be a headache relief. I don't know. I'm sorry for talking over you, Vapor. He gives a little salute and goes back to his wall.
Yeah, Vapor's just back to casting again.
Oh no, what is it? Okay.
It if you do drink it, you see who he works for. He definitely makes something to help with a hangover.
Okay.
Huh. Who could want a... Oh, I know something that I need to know. I need to know how this kid's abilities works. As much description as you could possibly give me.
He feels a strong emotion and shifts. That's all I got for you. And they all live inside him, but not really.
And he can devour pretty much anything, and it instantly is like no longer. It's like it instantly creates it into energy for his body.
Okay.
Like I fed this kid a book, and it was fine.
It did. It was a magic book.
Yeah, he liked it.
And he wasn't hurt by it at all.
I think he had a little bit of a tummy ache, but
Oh, that is incredibly interesting. Normally, if someone is to ingest a magical book, normally it would kind of melt them from the inside out. So that's very interesting to know.
Cab, you are not allowed to study him.
All of the blood just left Kitten's face.
Attempted murder.
Cab, you are not allowed to study him.
Listen, if it was any form of studying, it would not be a dissection, okay? I don't dissect people anymore.
Be trying to deal with Ken giving him shit to eat. I don't need you doing it too.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a good thing he's not here.
Owen like holds a hand up. I'm sorry. Any more?
They were dead. I have not killed anyone. They were already dead.
And Owen's gaze slides to Iris, who was just like, yeah, you can trust him, and their eyes are just like wide.
And she looks up at her. He gets permission, and they're donated.
Yes, I'm sorry. I should explain. I get asked to help with a lot of various investigations, so a lot of times I am working with corpses when people need my expertise in finding details others cannot find. I do not kill people and steal their corpses. That should be noted. I promise.
Owen's just gonna look back at him and just stare and not say anything. Homie's weird.
Alyssa,
just
do
gonna,
you
like-
happen to kill people and bring them back here?
He like goes back to thinking. He's like, what? I know what species that sounds like. Able to eat magical artifacts. Turn anything they eat into raw energy. Shift based on emotions. What is that?
I was just gonna take the potion like a shot, and then like immediately shudder and like put a hand over her mouth so she doesn't throw it back up. Because I'm assuming it does not taste good.
Tastes like cherries.
Yeah. That makes me
Not the
think of
good
cough
cherries.
medicine.
Yeah, it tastes like cough.
No.
It's not good. He tries, but
I know. Okay. And he like goes to a fucking Bolt heads to another bookshelf and is like going through it and like opens it, and it seems to be like some kind of bestiary compendium. And is like flipping through it really quickly. He's like, huh.
Paper looks up. Is that Xanathar's guide?
No. This is about the progenitor species. Why? Huh. And he like goes and grabs his notebook, writes down notes, tears it out, slaps it on the wall. He's like, and he like slaps his hand on the paper. He's like, your friend may be some form of beast descent.
Well, yeah, we figured that out. We are each one of the descendants of the main things, and then that's why we were chosen, right?
You each descend from a progenitor species?
Yeah, I don't know if I really count, I'll be honest.
I mean, you were chosen, so probably. Yeah, because well, we used to have a half orc, and then we had I actually cannot think of Naram's.
Gith.
What's Naram? Gith.
Is he a Gith Yankee or Gith Sarai?
Gith Sarai.
One of the two.
Because it's not the one that's in Baldur's Gate 3.
No, I'm pretty sure it is the one in Baldur's Gate 3.
No, I think it was Gith Sarai.
Well,
Gith
no,
Yankee
it's
is
Gith
what's
Sarai.
in. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's Gith Sarai.
Yankee is Baldur's Gate 3, and so I always remember it's the other one. It's Gith Sarai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, then I have a Gith Yankee book because he
Yes,
hated
that's-
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
my bad.
Yes.
I need to change that, but yeah.
He pauses. I. Huh. I need to do a bit more research into some of these topics. If any of you have any other information that could possibly help, it'd be wonderful. And at like this, he like kind of like looks towards Owen, remembering her like stiffening earlier.
Fucking rude. Go back to your own shit, old man.
Is he even old?
I don't know.
No.
No,
He,
he's
like,
like
I don't fucking
He's
know.
like-
But he's old now. Go back to your shit, old man.
he's like early 20s.
Owen needs an older person to rebel against, and this is as good as we got.
Tee.
needs an adult to yell at.
Exactly.
He like looks at Owen and he's like, anything at all. Considering wasn't much too hidden earlier.
I don't see what it would have to do with the kid. It didn't involve him at all. And their tone is very, like, low and clipped.
Are you sure?
Positive. He wasn't anywhere near the dream. There were no humans there.
I see. I will stop pressing the matter. I need to continue my research for now.
Why don't I go show them the lagoon while you research, so we can stay out of your hair?
Yeah. And obviously what I offered you yesterday is always on the table.
I'll take the horse. Yeah.
Just make sure you don't take any of the girlses. They are returning today, so
Of course.
they won't be any too happy if theirs are taken.
We'll use the ones that are for guests.
Yes. Very well.
Has it been about 10 minutes?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the item you're holding is, so what all does identify do?
You.
Identify? One second, I can give you the exact.
It like tells you what it is, right?
It tells you to a limitation what it is, because it would be insane if it didn't. Magic item, blah blah blah. You learn its properties, how to use it, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it have, if any. You learn if any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If it's created by a spell, you learn what spell created it. Yeah. I can now also cast it on creatures to see if the spells are affecting them, but obviously that doesn't matter here.
Well, it's a card that it is a very magical card. It does not have a magic on it that reads as any school of magic that you know.
Do I know what it does?
Yes, I will send you what it does. Where are you in my DMs? There you are.
Because I do. I know that some things that if you attune to them, they don't tell you if they're cursed. I don't remember. Does it identify tells you if something's cursed, right?
I sent you what it is.
It just says the property, so I think you decide if it's cursed or not. Because usually it says, if you use this, it does this. And then you're like, oh, wait, pause.
There you go, Inbright.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah, they were about as straightforward about the card as they could be. I haven't seen this kind of magic before, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Uh,
haven't seen the kind of creature he is before either. None of us had.
I feel you all have gotten wrapped up in something much bigger that I don't understand completely, but
I think that's the understatement so far of the year.
Understatement of the century.
I don't know if your friend has anything to do with that or if it has to do with this past you say he's missing. But either way, I don't think he should be without you all.
We
And
don't
we
want
will
to be
do our
without him.
best. We will do our best to find him as quickly as possible and figure out. Because first things first is we need to figure out how there are clones of you and what their goal is. Because if we go in blind, a lot of people will be hurt. Because he probably doesn't know that this is a bit of a hostage situation, is how I'm dealing with it.
Thank you for your work.
Of course. You guys go and enjoy yourselves. We'll take care of things here.
And she'll take the card back. Alyssa, did you want to come with us, or did you want to stay here with them?
With who again?
Either you can stay in the lab or you can go ride horses with him.
I'm going to ride a horse.
Alright.
See ya.
And it's at that point where we will end for the night. No
Yay.
silly teehee tonight.
Oh, no horse riding. Oh, I'm sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go say goodbye to my chat real quick.
Same, I'll be right back.
Whoa.
Alright, guys, that is it for this session of D&D. I don't know if we'll be back next week or not. I'll keep you guys updated. Let's see, who's live? You know what? Muffin's playing Dungeons and Dragons, and that's fucking perfect. So we're gonna go raid Muffin so you guys can lurk and get some more storytelling in. This is our raid message. Top one is for subscribers, bottom one is for anybody and everybody else. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Goodbye!